Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. Hope you're well. Hope you're ready for a little bit of crafting. I'm working on Margarete Miller's CWP challenge and still playing catch up. So today I've thought I'd add 2 more cards to my pack, and the prompt for the first one, which is CWP 32. The prompts are text in a foreign language, something in a circus or carnival, smoke or fire, fire or smoke, something with a spine, anything that starts with a T, and the bonus is a sticker. So I'll just put that to one side. This is my 6x4 card, plain white card. Should I use it? It's actually, must have been a piece of scrapbooking card. It's textured on one side, so I think I'll use that side. Right. Now, I thought I'd use this picture, which actually has a picture of a fire, as you can see here in the heart. And this is from Daphne's diary. Okay, text in a foreign language, something in a circus or carnival. Well, I have this, which is from the Graphics Fairy. And this ticket has been sort of hanging around on my desk for a few days, so it's perfect. So I thought I'd use that. I think I was thinking of here. And then I've got, I've skipped the something with a spine, although you could say an elephant has a spine. I'm going to use the bonus sticker. Okay, something that starts with the letter T is my teacup, which is also a sticker, or teacups. There are 2 of them. Okay, I've got this little piece here to bring in the colours, but that needs inking too. That. And then I've also got some sheet music here. And this is from a really old book that I picked up at the Salvation Army. This is it here, Popular and Community Songbook. You can see it's in a bit of a state, but it's got beautiful sheet music, lots of it. And I saw this one, London's Burning, and I can remember, it brought back memories. We used to sing at school. I don't know whether they still do that. We'd have music lessons and we'd sing. And London's Burning was one of the songs I remember. And I thought I would put that down here. Okay, so this is more or less the layout. I've got this image that I thought I'd like to add because of the colour. So we'll play with that. And as I say, I've got the teacups, and I'm thinking they'll go up here. So without further ado, let's start gluing things down. I want this up here. There we go. Oh, that was what I was going to do. as well, something beginning with T, I thought I would add some twine. So I'm just trim a piece off. And when I stitch around the card, I will adhere this piece. So that's it. Might do a bit of sponging around the edge. And that's another one done. I keep them all together in a little box, and pretty soon I'm going to have to start thinking about how I'm going to use them, how I'm going to display them. I was thinking I might back them one onto the other and then use a ring to hang them from. That's where I'm going at the moment. Okay. Right, so the next one is 33. And this one calls for something silver, something in the shape of a triangle, a ticket, something with a bumpy surface, a book page, and the bonus is a decorative napkin. All right, so I'm not quite so well prepared for this one. So what I've got, I thought my triangle would be this handmade stamp. This was one of Rachel's challenges one time, making foam stamps, and I've used that a couple of times for collaging. And I've picked potter's clay, memento ink for that. And I've done it because I've picked that colour because I've partially collaged this card, and I have this colour down here. This is decorator's paper. So what I did was I used a few scraps because I'd made a couple of masterboards. Originally, I made them to cut up 6x4 cards for these projects. But there was a bit of time in between me finishing them and cutting them. I had them laid under heavy books to flatten them down nicely. And then when I went back to them, I'd completely forgotten about the 6x4. And I made 15 journal cards. And my journal cards are usually 3.5 by 5. So that wasn't very clever of me. So that's the starting point. Okay. Something silver. Well, I've got this silver frame. I've also got a silver paper clip, so I will use either of those. Not sure which at this stage. I've explained there's something in the shape of a triangle and a ticket. I have this ticket here. Something with a bumpy surface. This is a piece of embossed, actually it's paper that has been embossed. So it's quite light, and I thought I'd use that. Book page, I've got a fair bit of book page on the background here. I'm sure you'll get to see some of that. And for the decorative napkin, oh, that was the other thing. I had these book page die cut leaves. I could add those on, not sure. Decorative napkin. This is one of the napkins that I used beeswax on. And I thought I could use one of, or part of this. I thought that would be quite a good use for it. So we'll see how I go with that. I obviously won't use it all, but I might use, say, 3 of them. Other than that, I've got this page from a book, and as you can see, there is a triangle here. This is native paper from Tonga, this image, apparently. I might cut that out and put that on my page. I'm not sure. Colours are good. why don't I trim it? So that is that. Maybe maybe I'll just cut a section. Let's have a look. We could have this one or this one. I think I'll go this one. Put that to one side. So that could go on, something like that. Now this piece, I was thinking maybe we'll tuck that under there. And I've got a ticket. Still got to do the square. Hang on. Let's do a bit of stamping first. Then at least this is on, and I can decide whether this is enough. Now, I don't know how many of these you'll actually see in the finished piece, but never mind. Okay, let's go again. We will put that up there. Just want to highlight this a little bit by sponging some ink over the text. Okay, so this is what I've decided on, and let me tell you, I've tried every which way. So before I dither anymore, I'm going to glue this down. I will of course be stitching. So let's go quick before I change my mind again. mean, these are die cut leaves, and they were die cut from embossed paper, so this is quite a bumpy surface too. Well, this is a bumpy surface, the frame. You know, anything that's been embossed. But yeah, we'll just take that off there. It's taking my eye. I've obviously done this on double book page. This die cut. There we go. Make sure the frame is secure. So that's that one. Okay, I'll go ahead and stitch them and I will show you the finished project over at the other desk. Okay, so here they are complete. CWP 32 is this one, and I've now sewn the twine on, and I'm quite happy with that. It sits quite flat. It is slightly raised, but I don't think that will be a problem. I might tidy up those loose ends. But yeah, that's that one. And all right, so that's that one. This one, now this was a bit disappointing because I used some of my decorative napkin. These had eggs on, of course, speckled eggs. And this is napkin that I waxed. And it really didn't like going through the sewing machine. Now, it was on reasonably heavy card, whether that was the issue, but you can see here it's bunched up. And whether it was just that it was sticking to the sewing foot, I'm not sure. But it actually did it on both, and I've managed to cover that one with another piece that I've trimmed off the serviette, the napkin. But yeah, a bit upset about that, but never mind. Such is life. It gives it, you could say it gives it that sort of vintagey distress look. Well, that's what I'm going with anyway. So anyway, I'm up to 33, so I'm catching up. A couple more to go. Thanks so much for joining me today. Well, I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.